What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video, we're going to be talking about Workhorse. We're going to go over some news that's been happening. Haven't done a Workhorse video in a long time on my channel, so we're going to break it down and just talk about what's been happening. Now, before I get into the video, I'd like to remind you, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for being here, and let's get right into this video. Now, if you guys didn't know, Workhorse fell off a cliff because the contract was announced that they did not get it. Oshkosh Defense got it. And then, we had a little pop right here because Workhorse, or there were members of Congress House that want Workhorse to get the contract. So they were lobbying for it to get the contract. They were trying to pass something to stop Oshkosh from getting the deal. So we had that push up. Now we had the dump, and it's just been hanging out above our crucial support here at 1509. So that's been a strong support before. It's acting as a support now. And honestly, my honest opinion on this, guys, is I do not think Workhorse is going to move until it gets some type of news. And guess what? We have something very cool that could potentially be happening. So Workhorse, the electric truck maker, will meet with the Postal Service about the contract it lost. So they're starting to meet with the Postal Service. Now, Congress, they do have some power into this. So the whole issue with this, guys, is that Oshkosh is going to be powered by gasoline. So members of Congress do not like this, and other people do not like this because we're trying to move over to green energy, right? So it's going to hurt the environment. Now, this article goes on to say that the chances of Workhorse getting it really is going to depend on President Biden and being able to force out the Postmaster General, who was instated by Donald Trump. So one of the main reasons they didn't get this, most likely because of this guy right here. He obviously was appointed by President Donald Trump, and he was Republican, and Republicans are not typically for green energy. So what did he choose? He chose the gasoline car deal, and obviously people were really upset about that. So it's really going to hinge on that. Now they are trying to come up with a committee, or Biden's trying to come up with a committee to get him out, kick him out, because Biden cannot directly fire him. They have to have a committee to do that, and Biden can appoint those members to that committee. He has that power. So hopefully, if they get him out, then Workhorse will be able to receive that contract. Now, it's not 100% deal. It's not 100%, when that we are going to get that Workhorse is going to get that. But let's hope that Workhorse does get it, and that they are able to hopefully benefit from this contract. No doubt they'll be able to benefit from this. So basically what we're working with right now is that there's no news on this anymore, that we're just very stagnant. And that's what I think is going to happen, at least until we get some news. So if you're in Workhorse, if you've been watching Workhorse, I think there's not going to be too much action until something happens with this contract. Now, this is an amazing step forward. Beforehand, Oshkosh was going to get the deal, and there was really no protest against it from Workhorse. But now Workhorse is starting to fight back. Workhorse is like, hey, we want this deal. We really want this deal, and rightfully so. I mean, we're talking about 229,000 vehicles. So Workhorse really needs this deal. That's why we saw the whole run up here on Workhorse, the past several months. So, and for them not to get this is a really hurt to the company. It is. They were expecting this, but at least they're trying to fight for it. They're trying to fight for it, and it's hopefully going to go well for them. So if they're able to keep pushing through and hopefully get something done, and they get the postmaster out, the current one, then it's looking better for them. It's looking better for them. Now from Oshkosh's side, let's look at what it's been doing. Let's see how it's been acting. So yeah, so we had this initial reaction. It pulled back, pushed up, pulled back, pushed up. So really, Oshkosh has been able to hold the gains. It's been able to hold the gains from a technical standpoint of that contract deal. Now, I imagine, though, watch out for this. If they don't get the deal, if, let's say, for somewhat reason, for some miracle, that Workhorse is able to, pull out of this and get the deal, then I would expect a huge pullback on this. But you gotta look at Oshkosh from a big picture. This company was already doing well. Without that contract. Whereas Workhorse, you're looking at Workhorse, their whole share price and company was dependent on that contract. So I think that, even if Oshkosh is pulled from the deal, I do believe that Oshkosh, at least from the company standpoint, will be fine. Now Workhorse, obviously, it's gonna be tough for Workhorse if they don't get this contract. As I mentioned before, the whole run up was, dependent on that contract. We pushed up. As soon as we didn't get it, we lost over half its value. That was facts. This was priced in. So let's hope that Workhorse is able to get that contract and that we're able to pull through. Let me know in the comments below, though. What's your opinion on this? Do you think they're going to get it, or do you think it's over for Workhorse? Anyways, guys, I will see you all in the next video.